Hey, it's Ed. Welcome to another edition of Lessons from My Mentor. If I'm breathing a little heavy, I think I'm around, Vale Pass is about 12,000. I just cycled up here, gonna head back down shortly, but such a beautiful view. And I was thinking on the way up here, because I was working with someone this morning, and this is a common question or concern that people have, and I learned from one of my mentors, and that is, where does your loyalty lie? Is your loyalty to an organization or to yourself? And as controversial as this may seem to some, it's not with the organization. And I'm the toughest on that on myself, because I bleed whatever organization I've been part of, whether it was the Army or, name any of the places where I served. I mean, I was all in, and I would sacrifice myself, my time, my family, probably to an unhealthy level at times. But I was so into it and believed so much in the organizations. I know a lot of you are like me. And then I even, I think most people know I have like 40 or 50 tattoos, or headed towards 50. And I have a tattoo of every organization, their logo that I served. It was funny. I was getting an X-ray at a facility, a Texas health facility, and the techs were great, and then they asked me, they're like, well, did you ever work here? And I was like, wow, I'm probably still in their system or something. And I couldn't figure out how they would know. And then I realized, so I asked them, they're like, well, you have our logo on your back. I was like, oh yeah, I did work there. But anyways, it's good to be loyal to an extent. But the fact is that an organization has no soul. All right, so they will drop you when convenient. And you could be the best of the best. And again, this is not meant to be negative. It's just the nature of companies, right? They're very bottom line driven. And you could be a great performer, like the person I was speaking with today and helping, a great performer. And a new manager comes in, and there's a role that person's been waiting for 10 years, and a good performer. And the person brings in someone from the outside that they know, so that person is like disappointed, devastated, because that's their heart and soul. And I was just telling him, you can't be that way. I was that way many times, and to a fault, because something's going to happen, and that organization is not going to have the same amount of loyalty to you as you have to the organization. So that's the bottom line. So I'm going to say it again. Organization will not have as much loyalty to you as you do to the organization. Therefore, yes, of course you work hard and do all the right things for the organization, of course. But never forget that their focus is not you. And so for me, with my faith, I fail miserably, but I try to do it as unto God, as unto the Lord. I try to do my work as unto the Lord. So that's what keeps me going. So if I get disappointed by my organization, it's okay, because I didn't do it for them. I was serving God and they were the vehicle that God was using me in. And that's how I look at it. So for others, if there's not a spiritual bent, it may be for yourself. You're doing it for yourself, or a higher power, whatever it might be for you. But that's the way I started to look at things. It was like, look, I'm doing this for God. I'm going to do my very best because I want him to be proud. And so that's who I serve. And, the byproduct is being an excellent employee. So it's not a negative thing at all. But don't make a mistake and think that the organization is loyal to you as you are to them, because it could change with the change of a leader, as an example. All right. I hope that helps some of you. I know it helped me and the people that I speak with.